in the background then?
This is Te Mamaku.
Mamaku.
Te Mamaku. He's
Cool.
the chief from Parauro.
Cool.
One of the chiefs around us here.
Awesome.
Well known. You just need to punch it in.
Thank you. Did you just... Emma, what are you doing?
E o tupinu mai tō hā, ngā kai nei, kei orana tēnei. Tānei o mātou wairu te te tāro pēo. Tānei areke, wharo pite ka komitu nei, kei tupinu mai. Father, Mother, Son, Holy Spirit, faithful archangel. Let Tata Lord and these thy gifts of thy bounty we are about to receive, acknowledge of a paramount truth, life of a prophet and confirmation. Amen.
Amen.
Happy birthday, Juliana. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Thank you. Happy 70th. Don't look at way over the
Test it. I'm going to test it.
I'd just like to thank everyone that's come this evening. It's on. It's on.
Oh,
It's just me. I know that it was short notice, only 2 weeks, because that lovely lady there says, Auntie, you only turned 71. What? But it's only in 2 weeks' time. 71. So, Sophie, thank you. Thank you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a birthday at all. Oh, lovely. But I thank you. I thank you very, very much. It means a lot because I don't have any sisters here with me. They're all in Oz. But they're all ready to tune in. But the hiccup was here. But another big hiccup before that. But it's all good. All good. Oh. Yes, so I thank you. Good for helping me. Otherwise, it would have just been. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
And
You're most
celebrate.
welcome. Thank you.
And I love you all day.
Love you too, Auntie.
Traveling these wide roads so long, my heart's been far from you. 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come to you and give you every part of me. 'Cause it's blood on my hands and my lips on me. In my darkness I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord, and know what you'll slip me. Take me to your river. I wanna go home. Oh, 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 take me to your river. I years are going. As a man of many crimes, come on forever. As my sins flow down to Jordan, oh, I wanna come to you and give you every part of me. Put one on my hand, and my lips are clean. Take me to your river, I wanna go home. Oh, oh, take me to your river, I wanna go home.
Wow.
Kia ora whānau, kia ora mum. First of all, I'd just like to thank our Heavenly Father for this time, this fellowship together. I'd just like to pay respect to those who have passed, and acknowledge all those that couldn't make it today, especially the ones in Oz. To all those that have helped in the back, thank you very much for helping Mum. And last but least, thanks Mum, and happy birthday. Thank you for the invite. From Rangi and I and the kids. Happy birthday. Not much of a singer, but waiata, I guess. He honore, if you know the words.
Yeah.
He honore, he
In the beginning, the Word was God. God was the Word in the beginning. Praise and glorify our Father, Mother, Son, Holy Spirit, faithful Archangel. I'm honored to be here with Juliana in remembrance of her mum. She was a great friend of mine. We worked together at Manaiki Marae. The only time I departed from Daisy when she went to the home, but I did go to see her there. And through her, I think of Juliana and Sandy, because she was a wonderful person to me, Daisy. She taught me many things, as she was older than me. And today, I'm honoured to be here with Juliana and her family, and those that are present. Some of you I know, some of you I do not know, but we are all one. They will say, one voice, one people, one God. That is the greatest thing, in unity. Unity with love. and peace. And also, I thank Juliana for giving me the honour to be with you, to be here. The last time I was here when Auntie May passed away, I used to come visit Father Carpenter when he was here years ago. I quite often come with Auntie Daisy and even with Auntie May. They were very good days to me. I remember this place. I remember Father Carpenter. So it was an honour for me to be here with everyone. And thank Juliana in giving me this honour to be here. As an elder, for I am the last of the elders of Manariki Mara. On Monday I celebrated my 86th birthday, and my beloved family, the Bradleys, gave me a surprise birthday at the RSA. Oh, it was shocking to me actually, such a surprise. But however, it was love of them, their beautiful family, and I claim them as my own family. So thank you God for the love and peace of those friends that are here, even extended to all families, wherever they may be. Not forgetting the needy, the poor, the crippled, the blind, all those in prison, even all those in mourning. May you bring them from darkness to light. And I ask mercy's blessings to each and every one. You are the Alpha, you are the Omega, the beginning and the end. Power and glory, Father, Mother, Son, Holy Spirit, Sacred Archangel. Amen.
Amen.
Now I will sing Sakobaya Heri. Sakobaya Heri. Leave the little guilt and shame. Then the hand of Jesus touched me. Now I'm no longer the same. He touched me. Oh Lord, He touched me. And all the joy that fills my soul. Something happened, and now I know He touched me and made me whole. Since I met my great Savior, since He cleansed and made me whole, I will never cease to praise Him all now until eternity's road. He touched me, oh Lord, He touched me, and oh, the joy that fills my soul. Something happened, and now I know He touched me and made me whole. He rose to eternal forte, love far away, todo my thing, all reality, kaho kuakele manawa, etohu, ailua, Tiama, Gana Fetu, Ahawa, thank you, ladies.
Yay!
there's something I've never seen on there. Make sure you've got 3 verses.
I'll talk.
Māori.
I'll talk.
Okay, Māori and English.
Kia ora whanau.
Kia ora.
I just wanted to let my auntie know that I love her so much. That my mum passed away. This auntie was her best friend. I love my auntie. Because of COVID, I couldn't come to Australia's honey, but we're here now. I just wanted to let her know that I love her so much.
Cool. So I'll take.
Tēnā koutou e tō anau. Cousin Juliana. Happy birthday to you, Juliana, on 27th birthday. It was lucky that she bumped into me at the supermarket, and anyway, but it was like I always used to bump into her and her tāne Graham when he was here, but they were always together. And I suppose being a party, I used to look him up, and then Juliana would give me this look, and at that time I didn't even realise that was her husband. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, been home, back home here after coming back from Australia, like most people have, but and everybody thinks, oh yeah, Australia's the place to be, and you're going to stay there, make plenty of money. But no place like coming home. Anyway, concerning te apitu ngā whānau, te apitu, when I come in, I happened to see the photographs of pā te apitu, and he was our minister down in Hiruarama, for a long time. Actually, I was one of his altar boys. And anyway, to see him there, and I remember when he retired and he come back here, and I used to hear all the things that was happening about even concerning him, and that he had come back here and put him down there, and but he used to say, not only am I your father or the priest, but I'm your uncle. I said, yeah, I know that. And he goes, yeah. So I can clip your ears. I said, yeah, I know that too. You know. And then anyway, but I knew that of our connection concerning Iwarama of Jerusalem. We had a close connection, even with the likes of Julia. Mother was still alive. And anyway, so, and probably that comes through our connection with Manuariki. But anyway, it's good to see some of the family here, because really I'm more thanks to the awa, to Pipiriki, Iru Arama, and then anyway, even when we come home, my old people wanted me to go home, but I said, nah, it's about time I went the other way. And anyway, so I'm back here at Taumata Nui, and anyway, and to tell the truth, I was saying, I went to primary school and high school here, because my dad was on the railways. And then anyway, but the telephone wire doesn't seem to come this far concerning news down at home, or this is happening and that is happening. And I sort of missed the boat, but around here, oh well. I've got my cousin's 70th, 27th birthday today. Anyway, not far behind you, cuz. And anyway, like I said, happy birthday. And I have to raise your glasses for my cousin here. Yeah, Keith. Cheers. Cheers, cuz.
Many more to come.
And many more to come.
Waiata.
You will never grow.
Love is love in your heart. Iron and silver, your golden hair. As you dream in your rocking chair, so keep our love in your heart. Remember the love tales we told. So bend our love in your heart, my darling. You will never grow old.
To you, cousin. Kia ora. Kia ora.
Kia ora, whānau, called Chiraro Ringo, and I'm Juliana's cousin on the other side of the family. Auntie Daisy and my dad were brother and sister. So I'm here with my sister, Cheryl, and my wife, Toshi. Just a little story about my wife. My wife is actually from Singapore. But she's lived in New Zealand for over 40 years now, and she's probably lost count of the number of marae she's been to. But anyway, firstly, I just want to acknowledge my old friend and my colleague and my brother, Graham, we were in the army together for many years, so he was a friend. We served together in a number of units, and probably we were last together at 6 Hierarchies. He was at Hamilton, and I was in Tauranga, just before he got out. No, it's actually not far behind. We both did 20 years in the army. So, yeah, it's my mate. Actually, I think I owe Graham a carton of beer, so I hope he doesn't collect it tonight, because I think I was leaving it in his bed. But anyway, he's still my mate. So, my memories of growing up in the Waikato, I have a few, because I did spend a little bit of time up there as a child, even though my parents, my dad travelled when he left the Waikato when he was young, and he ended up in Central Hawke's Bay where he met my mother. But when they got together and we were born and whatnot, I ended up in the Waikato. I'm not sure how long, but it must have been a couple of years with our grandmother. And I spent a lot of that time with Auntie Daisy, and I particularly remember Queen, Juliana's older sister, looking after me. And our other older cousins and others up in the Waikato. They have good memories from up there. In fact, when they brought me back to we were living in Woodville at the time. I had a job there. We went over to the Hawke's Bay where my mother's family were all from, and apparently I couldn't speak any English. I only spoke Te Reo, and so they nicknamed me Māori Boy. So that name is pretty much stuck to this day, but unfortunately the Reo did, and I sort of lost that. But you know, working on it, there's a lot of us are. So anyway, Juliana, it's, thank you for inviting us to your 70th birthday. We don't see enough of each other, really. We need to fix it. I know our dad and Daisy, we're quite close, because probably because she was just up the road, and she was the only girl. That's true. Well, the only girl that survived. A couple of them didn't make it through the pandemic. But it's we're very happy to be here to celebrate your 70th. And we wish you all the best. Oh, we'll try our water. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure what's coming on.
Jesus is real to me, deep in my heart. He will come close if you call, and never depart. On the wings of a snow white cloud, God sends His pure, sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove.
Amore, tēnā.
Tēnā kua korua.
Down the line.
Kia ora. My name is Kiki Toro. Not a famous name, but anyway. Yes. Related to Auntie Daisy on Maniapoto Waikato side. I first met Daisy whilst I was in the army, and I'd left here, joined the army, ran away, grew my wings, did my own thing, yes sir, no sir, and all the rest of it. Anyway, I came back one day from an exercise, and I had these army trucks with me, and we went up to where Daisy was working up the hill. And anyway, everybody knew who I was because I'd left, and she's looking at me and going, who's this? And I'm going, who's that? And Mum and Daisy, they were good mates. Anyway, they got chatting, talking. And eventually, as time sort of went by, I went back to back to the bosses down in Wellington. I worked in head office in defence. And sort of as time sort of went by, got to know Daisy and the family. As sort of time went by, I was entrusted with many things after I ended my career in defence. And as sort of time got by, I was entrusted with a particular male. I mean, M-A-I-L, not a M-A-L-E. And so, anyway, Auntie Daisy passed away. And so I was entrusted with this mail, this letter. And I kept it. And I never read it. I don't know what's in it. But anyway, through the years, some of the family would come to me and ask me for help. Because I got involved with under the radar, helping people with whenua. And then I got to know the family, the whānau. So anyway, I thought, well, this particular letter, this mail, I kept it and looked after it, and I always used to look at it and I'm going, you need to go back to your whānau one day. And I waited and I thought, And then Juliana rings me up and she goes, can you do something for me in town? Because I live in Te Kuiti now, I live off grid. And I'm going, yeah, whatever. So anyway, she delivers this message and she asked me if I could pick up these particular things on the Friday night. So I thought, okay. I thought, well, okay, this is the opportune time to bring this letter that was entrusted to me to look after. And so I've never read it, I just kept it as a kaitaki to this tonga. As far as I was concerned, it belonged to the family. It was none of my business. And so today I've returned it back to the family. I've had an awesome life. Played around, did all sorts of things. Haututu, all those sorts of things. I was always different. That. Did all sorts of stuff. But yes, no, the big family, the Te Awhiti whānau is big, huge family. And then the Rose side. And yes, coming back with the Rose side and the connections through the Waikato side, the Maniapoto side, and it also goes out to Kāwhia, all around. And every now and then the whānau would come and have a little whisper in my ear and I'm going, hey? And so it's lovely to meet the family. My family comes around from the Te Kuiti, Marukopa, Kāwhia, all that area, and that's where my family comes from. We were brought up in Taranaki, and slowly moved back, and so now I've returned back to Te Kuiti, living off grid, living in a caravan. I don't pay rent. I don't pay rent. I refuse. But no, and it's with the Te Awhiti family. with Daisy and Mum, and I can still see them giggling and laughing, and yeah. And the Tawhiti family, yeah, no, it's a big family, lovely family. But you know, we're not too far away. But no, thank you, Juliana. Yeah. And I was also with New Graham in the army when I was in Wellington. And the band, the army band and all that sort of thing. Yes. Yes, and I've had, you know, got lovely memories of Graham and the band and the mischief and all that sort of thing, the punk and stuff. But yes, so no, happy birthday, Juliana. I don't know. Play it like this. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I have a quick say why is because Angie's nodding off. I'm responsible to take her home. So I get out of the dishes.
That's right. They're here.
And this is my beautiful, because for those who don't know me, I've still got the same name. What is it?
I don't know.
My name is Mario. What to me? For those who don't know me. And today I'm here to celebrate my beautiful cousin. Before I start crying, I was crying at home this morning. And just thinking about the old times.
Yeah.
And I can, you know, one thing just came out of the blue. Because I love my uncle, my auntie. And they used to live in Otara. I lived in Newmarket. And they also lived in Nawaria. When we used to call in, and my sister Chrissy I'd be on the car and then we'd call in and see them. And all we could see was all these kids running in and out. Lots of kids. So I don't even know how many they had in their family.
Would have been 7.
7 altogether.
No, in Narawahia.
In family. How many more now? Got 11. 11 altogether. And plus ours, we had 18. 50 of us lived together. So between the two families, we had the most family in the Te Awhitu and the Waikini family. And that's why we're so proud that we grew up together in many, many, many ways. But I just love my cousin. You know, done a lot for me. I love her so much. Love my beautiful cousin. And I tell you what, this place wouldn't even be big enough for got the word out. When we know any big number would be, if it was big, no COVID man would you'd be whipping way down the paddock. Because she's well loved by our family. Her mum, her dad, and my mum, they were the closest in the Te Awhitu family. They were so close. And my mum used to look after him when he come back from the war and all those sorts of things. Those are the things that I knew about my uncle because I was always there in Auckland, and visit him in the home when he was sick, and get him out and take him home and all those sorts of things. And you know, my cousins, they went through a hell of a lot. To see my cousin today, man, she's done so well. And losing her beautiful husband and me, and what they've done for me in the past. You know? And what more can I do to be close to her? You know, I've been so busy. Yeah, Auntie, we've been busy over the other side as well. So we've got to duck over there, duck back here, and you know, and that's what we've been doing. And then I've got other stuff that I've been doing as well. I'm not even about me, because I'll be here all night. It's so lovely to see you all, I tell you. I just couldn't believe it. I can't remember all your names, and you know why? This is my left brain and my right brain. I understand this one, looking that way. So half 10% on that side and 5 on the other side. So names on this side. But, you know, and that's why I've got to take Auntie home when she's ready. God bless you, soul. What time do you want to go home?
After the dishes.
Oh, okay. My beautiful niece here, she came up yesterday. Yes. And put the balloons up. And did her job.
Did the flowers?
She did all those. See all these flowers? She did all those.
Oh,
No.
if I want something done with flowers, I just need to dial. And she comes. These are all her beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, my number? Oh, my number.
Atahoa.
She does these arrangements for the flowers. You just need to dial.
Wow. Just as long as you dial the cash number, you know.
Fresh flowers, they're so gorgeous and it smells so good in here. It smells so good.
So we're going to auction these all off tonight.
So you say ATM?
No, see, that's what I say about her. You know, she tells me, do flowers. I said, well, got no flowers, but we got them all. No problem. Good flowers. So God bless them away the cousins.
Amma, move.
We're all family.
Move for her.
So God bless, and Claire's going to sing our song.
We're all going to sing.
Where's the youth?
Oh, yeah, I've got mine. Where's yours?
My youth's in the car. I have two piano accordions and a button accordion. Two got no strap because I broke the strap. Don't play left hand, That's all right. Okay, I'll sing. So we get a record, put your phones on, you want?
Yep, I've got it. I've got it, Auntie.
Left hand. Oh, okay, so I'll be hand anymore. Just okay.
Nā reira, tēnā tātou katoa kua hui mai nei tēnei pō. Hei whakanui I te huritau o tō tātou koia me kei Juliana. Nā reira, mihi ana ki a koe Juliana, o auntie o cousin Juliana me kei. Mō tō rā whānui tēnei. Tēnei rā? O te whakanui o huritau, nā reira. A kei te mihi ki a koe. Huri no ki a koe e te koia. Ko noho mai hei marae kuri waiminui a tātou hoki nā reira I ana ki a koe. Huri no ki a koutou te whānau, ko tai mai nei, he rau I te tūtaki ētahi o koutou, me te kiti atu hoki ki a koutou, nā reira mihi ana ki a koutou katoa. Ko wai tēnei, ko Claire tōka ringoa, my mum is Joe and Margaret Otome's eldest child, and Auntie Margaret and Uncle Robert were brother and sister. So yeah, that's the hononga that we have. Yeah, so we're kind of known each other along the way, but yeah, then you kind of get lost after a while, but you still know that, you know, your whānau's around and everything like that. But it's really nice to see all the whānau here. Some faces I recognise, and you know, I hadn't seen for years. So it's tino pai, he kiti a yes, all of that. Also to see the Keeper girls down there, and to meet Rangi Mari and your Tani, my cousin Robbie, Matt, all Juliana's brother on one side. Is it Auntie Daisy? Yeah, I see. Are you Auntie Daisy's brother? Nephew.
Named after him.
Wow. Yeah, so it's really nice to sort of touch base. Roto and Dale, the Hi-Ho whānau, you know. I used to live over the road from Uncle Sam Hi-Ho, so, you know, we have that sort of thing going, you know, and had a bit of a moment today where I went back to have a look at their whare, and it was like, oh man, it was just like old times. So, yeah, mihi ana ki a koutou katoa. What I just want to say though is, look at her on her phone, eh? You know, it's just, oh, they're touching. Auntie Juliana, when I brought back my niece Kylie in April last year, she was dying of motor neuron, which is a medical condition that affects your muscles. So in our family, there was probably 4 of my siblings that passed away with it, and Kylie was my niece. And so to get her sort of through it and just say, hey, come on, you can do this, we thought, well, what better way than to bring her back to whānau Maria, because, you know, it's a very spiritual place, healing, and Auntie Juliana and my niece clicked straight away. So, you know, Auntie Juliana was doing miri on her and, you know, getting her through all that stuff. Which, when I went home and took my niece, she was kind of picked up. Because she wanted to, she called in to see you, remember? You know, so I just want to acknowledge you and thank you for that. Because, you know, my mate, as you know, yeah, she, yeah, you know, so, yeah, and Uncle Graham, yeah. So I just want to acknowledge you on that and say thank you very much for that on behalf of our family. But in the end of August last year, 4 months later, she passed away suddenly. We don't know what from, but yeah, so that's a bit of a mystery. But Auntie Juliana was the one that sort of, you know, carried Kylie through all of it. Yeah, so that's me at the moment, whānau, but thank you, and it's nice to meet all these children over here. Someone's coming in, I think, live. So, what acknowledge it? Oh. Yeah, okay, so anyway.
Sing them a song.
Yeah, we'll sing them a song and let you know. But anyway, whānau, namahi kia koutou. Oh, we got the song over here, on. These boys are going to help us sing it. It's called, Bring It On Home to Me. Sing it. Okay, you can follow you.
Take it away.
Change your mind and leave it behind. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm on time. No, not good. You're on to it. It's my shoes. My shoes.
These ones.
Those are mine.
She's so many.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Lovely meeting you all. I will meet again.
Oh, before you go, Diego, I want to acknowledge you as a great friend of my mother and our family.
Come here. She can't hear.
And
She can
my
hear you down there.
sisters, I'm Norma.
Got no ears. She can't hear. Yeah.
You need to plug this in.
Just to acknowledge that you are a friend of my mother and our family and Auntie Eddie and Opera. I'm Norma and my sister Maggie's down there. And
Hello, Julia.
sister Rangi and Julia and brother Matty.
Up to you
And
now.
we're from Granny Toya's first family, who and her husband at that time was an Irishman called Martin Lee. And my nana was Maggie, the eldest daughter of Granny. Granny Toya had 4 children by her first marriage, and then along came Juliana's father and Auntie Margaret and all of that family to the Tiapiti. And I really wanted to stand today to acknowledge Uncle Robert, because Uncle Robert was my parents' best man. And that's how far back we can remember Uncle Robert, well, mostly through Mum and Dad, and Mum and Dad had a lot of time for Uncle Robert. And we used to come for Christmas, us 3 elder sisters, myself, Maggie, and my sister Pare, and Uncle Luke and Auntie Elsie used to pick us up in their little car from Tikwiri and bring us through to Granny. Whose whare was just down the road where the grapevine is. If you drive along the main road, you'll see it there. And we're just talking about it, reminiscing about it. Our Christmas there with Auntie Annie and Auntie June, Auntie May, Uncle Robert, Uncle Tony, Uncle Joe, and Auntie Nani, and the kids. And tell a story on Alice. She used to pinch our cousin's flesh shoes
Yes, it is.
and hide
Because I have no shoes.
But Auntie Margaret there with all the children, our cousins, was lots of fun. And Auntie Daisy, when she was living in Martin Street. Yeah, and she was there, and Uncle Robert was actually in Auckland with Auntie Pat and Auntie Tony at the time. And yeah, but those lovely memories come. So just wanted to acknowledge you and them, and wish you a happy birthday. And and thank everyone involved in preparation, because it looks lovely and it's a happy occasion for us. And while I'm here, I'd like to just let the Rowe family know that the Wharakuni beside in the main street of Tamaranui, if ever you get a chance to go in there is a poem carved by Roy and the high school students. And she's the wahine, our tupuna wahine, kepa makere te Ruruwehi. And he was the instigator in carving her and having her placed in that whare. So if you get a chance, go and see his work. It's beautiful. And Maggie will give you the key to get in. She holds the key. So, you know, one day we must get a photo of you and your family there with it. Yeah. It's lovely.
Happy birthday.
What's your song, Keep Wheels?
Waiata?
Okay, let's come on.
Auntie Judy.
Oh, say your song first, say your words. Give us. I'll take some of this cheese.
Sorry.
Yay!
That way to acknowledge your Auntie Judy. She always liked to see heaven whenever there was a function there, so yeah, Auntie Judy and Auntie May, she was their favourite wife. Juliana does marvellous work here, you can see the results.
I live here by myself.
God bless you.
Ka kite.
I've been here at my mum's staying during the day tonight. My mum and Uncle Robert were brothers and sisters. Uncle Joe, Auntie Margaret and all. I had the love for all of them, the whole family. I grew up as a kid with the whole family. I grew up with Juliana, even when we were young in county. I can tell memories of her when we used to work beside one another at the IHC. We used to do watercress picking, her and I. No one can beat us. In those days, were the good old days. We were close, and I am still close to her today. She rang me to ask me to take her to Auckland, and I said yes. That's how good my heart is for her. My heart is for all the whānau. Yes, we grew up in here. My mum and auntie, the whole family. We had a lot of fun in this place. Building it, joking, laughing. Juliana comes in and, oh, kia ora, cuz, how are you today? Oh, good. Where's Graham? Oh, he's working. That's how close I am to her, man. My love is so strong. To her whānau, to her mum and dad. And for a fact, I've got to tell you a little story. My name is Robert. So is her father. But the original one is named after her father is Boo. She's got the original name. I come underneath the body family. Boo and I always laugh at one another. I said, no, you got your father's namesake. I haven't. I belong to the body side. So Boo and all of us grew up as kids, right throughout our lives. I'm still here today with them. the true love I got from my cousin, and a happy birthday. I was glad when she offered me to come to her birthday. I was always just sitting at home doing nothing. I'm happy to be here with the whānau. Well, I haven't got a song, but I'm going to do this to my cousin. What am I, cousin? God bless you, my cousin. God be with you. God be with you all. I want to see these boys sing a song. Any song they like.
Kia ora. Okay, I'm not really good at this whānau, but I'm going to do it because my nephew's at the back there hiding in the kitchen.
He'll do the song for you.
Anyway, my name is Lamadale Hi Hi. My dad is Sam Hi Hi. His dad is Te Hi Hi Tūroa, whose wife was Ngāhuia Para Hikaya, and Ngāhuia Para is the daughter of Pāmoe Te Awhiti, whose dad is Te Awhiti Te Awhiti. I haven't really got a history here as such, although we were brought up the main highway there. Left Taumarunui when I was 12 years old. Came back and reconnected when I was about 40, I suppose. And then from there I started to reconnect here to Whanau Māori, which is where I met Julia. So it's only been about 5 years of that, but nevertheless a reconnection anyway. And so yes, after getting your phone call, thank you very much. It was an honour for you to ring me and ask if I would come through. And I did so, bring the nephew who's come out of the kitchen. Happy birthday, Julia. We love you so much. And anytime we need us, we're here. Aloha, e whakapono, te rangi Māori e, tātou tātou e. Kia ora. Whakamā.
Kawa wa te tonga, e te ariki, huri e te marino, ki mai ka ke mai, ko koe te wai ora, o mata kato, kawa wa te tonga, e te ariki. Nami, mama. Happy birthday to mama. Kia ora whānau, Nami. Thanks for being here for Oh, must have seen my butt. So sister, love you all. Hello. Blessings to you all. I know. Sorry I'm late, I was just at work. As you know, you need to pay the bills. It's more important than anything. And it's great to see you all. You know, one of Mum's brothers, sons. There's another one missing in Australia. Jason, I'm not sure he was mentioned. So I'm sure they send their blessings and I don't know what the Mum, Sister Mary, I'm not sure where she's at the moment.
Auckland.
And Mum had another daughter, and I think I spoke about her probably a couple of weeks ago to friends of mine. Catherine Bernadette. It's probably been about 5 years now, Mum. Yeah. And just like to acknowledge our family before everyone else. We do have haven't seen each other for a very long time.
Even though we're close.
Yeah. So thank you for taking time out of your lives and being here for my mum. Most appreciated. I love you all. I don't know, mate. Probably see my little family running around. So yeah, still staying. This is our Turanga Wai. So I don't know, mate. This is where they love to be, and we grow them up nice and strong like these young gentlemen over here. My beautiful nephews. Love to see them and hear them. Yeah, so I'm glad to be here and share them up with you all. Lovely.
Do you want me to sing you a song?
Oh, I thought I sung the song.
You
You can sing the song all night long, boys. Oh.
How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way.
I see a lot of girls instead. Feels like a beat up I can get up. It's hard. That's why I have to show up.
And I ain't got nobody. I got nobody but I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way.
They just learnt that yesterday.
Happy birthday, Juliana! It's my privilege and honour to be here to celebrate with you your birthday. I actually had a little bit of a tummy whistle while people were having a cordial because when I look around, I'm not actually seeing you, I'm seeing your parents, my parents, and when I looked at Auntie Ada, oh my God, I can see all my aunties and uncles as well. So, you know, it's just a privilege and honour to be here because I know that they're all here with us as well, aren't they? You know, for those that don't know me, my name is Suzanne Moore. I used to be up Manuariki with Aunt Daisy and all the other oldies up there. Auntie May, Auntie Margaret. So yeah, had a bit of a tongue whistle just looking around and seeing everybody here. But it's truly an honour and privilege to be here on behalf of my family. To you, Juliana, to wish you, all the blessings and all the best for the future. And thank you very much for just being you. Kia ora mai tātou. I'm not very good at singing, boys.
Just name someone and they'll.
Yeah. Just like thank you.
One heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright.
They just learnt that last night.
Thank you, boys. Anyone else?
There's actually no alcohol here. Komatu? Komatu? Alright. Let's play any song. Songs that you know now. I was going, you need to do old ones because they won't know you. I was like, learn this one, learn this one, learn this one. Last night. There we go. Oh. Go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, do. I'm a solo. I want to go do that. Go, Emma. Can you put the mic up to your mouth because we can't hear you? You've just. Yeah, they will. Okay, so it's just ad lib.
Yeah, put the
Hey, Cass.
These are phone number calls. I don't mind burning all day and all night. They're from Smithy. They're from the kids today. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, this was sent from
Probably just do the ones over here. We'll leave this and then just do those ones.
she got out card. I know that's yeah.
Hello, sister.
Over an
Come and stay with
That's what Nan would say too. No. What's that?
Did he eat lunch tonight?
I think so. I think.
Oh, it's a solo light.
And even when you're favorite dog in
her writing.
What, 86?
Yeah, look at her writing.
Janet.
That's right.
And wear it. It's not warm. Wear it. It's Dad's one. I say a lot. I'll get a bite for that. Yeah. Had them in water and like pull them out and I'll be faint. And I'll wait. And then I would have gone through when we went back to Australia. I never saw the and he says, you want to know? I said, yeah. I said, oh, I think I said the right. So they said, yeah, and he goes, no, I just thought, oh, well, yeah. Yeah. And like I was saying before, the old man, you know, I had a hard time calling the old man. I didn't know you had my uncle, didn't you?
You go back over there, the tea comes, don't you come back here to back and back. But yeah, you know,
Oh, this is from Nanny.
yeah, Ben is coming back.
Oh, that's Norma's sister.
But I don't know, we got different tea, and this is one about,
Goody. Oh, look, animals are
well, they
I'm just going to find some things. Oh my goodness.
Auntie, I'm sorry. Do you want to leave one table for everybody that stays? Pack it all up? Nanny, in this one.
You just got to get out and do something. Go find something to do. Yeah.
This is from She just came in and said, oh, I'm going to put it in. I will have to put it in. Here, take these clothes because the thing is blue. She said, I'll bring it later. That's
people that I work with, they can
We're going to pick this table too now.
So I ended up in quite years. So I've got a caravan, container, a cabin,
It says Mrs. Edwards Way.
Oh, I thought it wasn't a breed. Could be a cake.
Then when you breathe.
Don't know who that is.
She's from my first marriage. She's from those boys, my son.
My mum and auntie married brothers.
Two brothers.
Yeah.
But it was the wrong way. I should have married her. He was the ball.
It's a good one, eh? Now it's all coming out.
Because we were just buddy. We could have went a bit more. His algebra.
The older brother got you in the hina, yeah?
It's all right to tell you now because you're grown up.
Yeah. Got one once.
Oh,
My mum and her mum were best friends. They hung out together and did so much together. When she was alive, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you're out of Cherry Hill. Oh, okay.
So I was so nervous. I had my crowd over there. I was so nervous. I forgot to greet them and do that.
Oh,
Yeah, we
go, Auntie.
yeah.
Get in there.
You can see she's got plenty of patience.
She does.
And soon we're going to know. This is an ancestral year. Oh, wow.
You've got a full wallet. Make sure you've got a full wallet in your car.
Just in time. Look at this.
So this is our corner. Yeah.
Wow.
And this is where comes from. He is the teacher in the family.
Now I can take him, get him fixed, and take him back to his family.
Just watch someone who knows about the story.
Right.
Actually, it's quite funny because Cheryl took us to the art shop to see if they could. This is pretty precious. We should get someone to have a look at it. And I said to Cheryl, geez, I think we should be thinking this. But no, this is the place. Yeah. No, well, we never want to do it.
He needs to be in the white house.
He's going to go back on the thing. Take him back.
Take your whānau with you, Juliana.
We're not quite sure. We have to look at our bucket book.
There's 3
I think his grandmother's great-grandfather.
Back of the papers, his name is on the top. His name is, in a little bit, I think it's 1860. 1860. He was a scout for Tapia.
Anything on the back?
No.
How would you get that?
He'll have to be restored. We will have to get to it. They've got the land at the middle and he's going to go back to the because that's where he's from.
Hea te ingoa te rangatira rā, hatana ingoa.
Great is 3 generations. King County is one.
He had it and he said he don't know where he had taken it and
It's in my letter. My letter from Chrissy, because it's a document.
Hang on, I need to zoom out a bit more.
Yeah. Oh, mine was all blurry.
Say cheese.
Oh, leapfrog, is it? Oh yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah. And they run around, no clothes, acting like. This one here's just getting into it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go walk baby out. And turn around.
We can go right.
So I can't get
Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I think cousin wants his finger back down. Sorry, he's got the grip, eh?
Oh, and there's another one.
Come and stay with us.
Where's Hori? Out there somewhere.
Love seeing it over there. We cook for hours. He spends your dressing his time
Oh, thank you.
It's just kind of a very full time.